Hey, what's up, and welcome back to Free's First Time, where I document my experiential whiskey education one bottle at a time so us whiskey newbies can grow and learn together. And as promised, I'm shifting gears. We're heading back to stateside, baby. We're gonna try the Cask strength expression of the classic Maker's Mark straight bourbon. Now, as I am a very proud West Virginian and a graduate of West Virginia University, I have not lived stateside for about 10 years, so I think I need to kind of conjure up and awaken the hibernating American that's deep inside me. I don't know how to do that. I could shout "let's go" when I'm finished doing some physical activity. Upon sinking this putt, Free will win the PDGA World Championships, and he's done it. Ooh, yeah, let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! All right, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the final... What did he say, let's go? Like, I don't get it. It's like the competition's over. Like, it's finished, right? Booyah! In your face! Let's go! Let's go! All right, dude, it's over. Hey, can somebody please tell him that it's over? Like, he doesn't need to continue to cheer himself on. Let's go! I mean, seriously, what the fuck? Or I could give talentless musicians way more credit than they deserve.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh. Yeah, I want monies and riches and bitches. I want a shot in my pants till it squishes. I want a...
Dude, that shit is genius. Okay, I feel it. I think I feel it. I think I feel it! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Ready! All right, now, let's talk bourbon. First, I think it's fair to bring up that I don't hang out with Americans very often. I hang out with South Africans and Nigerians and Filipinas and, of course, Chinese people. So, I don't get to talk American stuff too often. And one of the conversations that I often have with my friends, aside from the obvious, is what is American culture? Everyone thinks America's too young to have a culture. It's just an amalgamation of all the immigrant cultures put into one. It isn't essentially American. And I say not true. Not true. One word fully encompasses what is quintessentially American culture, and that word is bourbon. Now, I'm not going to go into a big, long history about bourbon. You can find plenty of those videos on the YouTube. But I need to explain exactly, briefly, what a bourbon is. 1. A bourbon must be made in the United States.
USA, 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 USA.
Sorry. A bourbon must have at least 51% corn in the mash bill, which is basically the recipe of grains that goes into the whiskey new make. And number 3, it needs to be aged in charred oak barrels. And the bourbon we're trying today comes out of Laredo, Kentucky. It is the Maker's Mark Cask Strength. And this baby is 110.9 proof, which is 55.45 ABV. And if you are for some reason trying to calculate ABV with proof, all you gotta do is take the alcohol by volume and double it, and you get the proof. If you're looking at the proof, take that number, divide it by 2, and you'll have the ABV. Now with bourbon, things are a little bit different because we were drinking scotch before, and the scotches, like they have been said, are single malts, which just means it's just malted barley, and that's all. But with bourbon, it's a bit different. It's more complicated. There are more elements to the equation. There are things called a mash bill, like I mentioned before, and that is the different types of grains and the quantity of each that go into the mash, or the sour mash, or the wort, or whatever it's called, that goes into be made into a beer, and then that beer is then distilled. Now, the mash bill for Maker's Mark specifically is 16% red winter wheat, 70% corn, and 14% malted barley. So, let's see if we can get this thing open. Actually, a cool story about the mash bill for Maker's Mark is Bill Samuels and his wife Margie didn't want to wait the whole time, or didn't really have the resources in order to just experiment with different mash bills. So they got different grains and they made bread out of it. And which one they liked the most on the whiff and on the palate, that's the one they stuck with. So here we go. All right, let's open this baby up. We can get the wax off. Rawr. I didn't need to do that, did I? All right, let's do the pop-a-rooney. Nice. Very good. All right. So first, like always, we're gonna try it neat, and then we're gonna put a little bit of water in it and see what happens. That's the rubber stopper. Cast strength. All right. Ooh, that's nice. That's a beautiful color. I like that a lot. Amber waves of grain. Sorry. All right, cool. That's gorgeous. Nice. All right, we'll see how it is on the whip. Reminds me of like childhood Christmas. Like like my dad would enjoy these bourbons and whiskeys, and I would go and I would smell his glass when I was a little kid just to see what it was. And to me at the time it smelled horrid, but now that I've grown up a little bit, I dig it. I smell the corn. There's not a lot of rye in this one because they opted to use wheat, the red winter wheat. So you're not going to get any of those rye notes. It's sweet. Candy corn. Raisins. That's nice. It smells really, really good. All right, so now I'm gonna give it a taste. All right, got me. I mean, cheers. Barrel sweetness, caramels and raisins. With something that high in volume, alcohol volume, you'd think it would just blow your nose off, but it doesn't at all. It's actually quite pleasing. It doesn't mess with you too much. That's good. I need some more of that. Brown sugar. Yeah, brown sugar, but caramelized brown sugar, like I had a torch put to it. So sweet. If you run it on the sides of your tongue, it's so sweet, which is, I think, where the sour receptors are. That's strange. Oh, that's really good. I've had the normal, the 40% Maker's Mark, and I enjoy it. I just, in the back of my mind thought, hey, this would be a lot better if it was a bit higher in volume, of alcohol volume. Nice. Oh, man. Good stuff. All right, well, I'm going to put a little bit more in there, and then we're going to drop some water in to see how it opens up, if at all. See how it is on the whip. More toffee. A little bit of vanilla, but like dark vanilla, like deep vanilla. Almost going into the lines of molasses. A lot more woody. You can definitely smell the oak. It's a lot more prominent now. Alright, let's taste it. Holy sweetness. That is extraordinary. it almost, like, the viscosity has changed, it feels like, anyway. It feels thicker, oddly enough. It just encompasses your mouth a lot faster. Holy crap, that's awesome. I understand what you Bourbonian foot soldiers are getting at all these years in the videos I've been watching. I get it. Woo. Wow. Yes, please. I'm gonna make sweet love to that thing. That's gonna be awesome. Well, thank you for coming by. This concludes the video of Maker's Mark Cask Strength. I recommend it. It's really, really good. If you can find that and the normal Maker's Mark, go with this. It's a little bit more expensive. I think you can get like a 1.5 liter bottle with a 40 ABV for the same price as a 750 milliliter of this one. But anyways, I would go with this one because you can dial it into however strong you'd like it. All right, well, the video is over. Thank you so much for coming by, and right on. Again, please, if you like this video, subscribe to it. Comment if you have any suggestions on whiskeys I should try. Spread the word is for a good cause. Again, if this gets monetized for some weird-ass reason, I will give the majority of my proceeds to the Wong Fu Jinjo Dog Shelter. And all right, the video is over. Let's go!